All right, still focused. I had to put this on. Wind was blowing my hair all over, and you know what? This works as a pretty decent little mirror. All right, ready, Sony? Let's go. Okay. Please tell me I'm still in focus. That would really mean the world to me right now. A little kind of far away, and I can see that I'm framed, but that's it. So, welcome back, guys. Here at the park, and I've mentioned something before about my bad back, and it really kind of limits how much gear I can carry around with me. I do a lot of walking. I try to walk 3 or 4 miles a day if I can, if I'm physically able to. That's been helping a lot. That way I can kind of carry my bag around with everything. But I try to keep things light if at all possible. So when I was looking for a tripod a while back, my local camera shop, one day when I was there, they recommended one. It was carbon fiber. It was a brand I hadn't heard of, but they said it was really good, so I kind of took their word for it and bought it. And it was fairly light. It's like 3.5 pounds or 4 pounds or something. And I got it. It's one made by PhotoPro. I'll kind of go into that in a different story. It's actually recording right now because I want to show you the other one that I'm going to switch to. I'm going to sell this one, the PhotoPro. It was heavier than I liked, and had some kind of odd things on the features that just didn't work real well for me as a new user, and maybe it's just an experience. But when I started, let me get this and show you. I started watching some videos and kind of learning a little bit more. I don't remember who I heard about it from first. I don't know if it was Brendan Van Son or someone else, but oh yes, it was at the camera shop. That's where I saw it. Three-legged thing. That's the brand I'm basically wanting to talk about. That's where I've gone. That's what I've switched to. So this right here is the three-legged thing Punk Series Billy. It is the lightest weight carbon fiber tripod they make. It weighs, with the head, 2.9 pounds. If you think about that for a minute, it's amazing. This is very lightweight, yet still very sturdy. I haven't had any complaints with it. You can see it's not, let me set it on its feet, it's not terribly tall, fits in my backpack just fine, and I love the features. You can easily get it set up. Bear with me, I'm sitting down, but yeah, I've been very happy with this guy. So what's so special about this, other than the fact that, and I'm gonna step back a little bit so that I can kind of set this up and show you. So what's good about this, I actually have grown really fond of the twist lock legs. In this case, it's got 3 sections here, or I guess 1, 2, yeah. Anyway, whatever. And I can grab all 3. I barely have to turn them, like a quarter turn, and they easily come out, and I can lock them super fast. And they are sturdy. So let me kind of deploy this and let you get a quick look, and hopefully, you know what, this table might be in the way. What we might do is kind of pause for a second and go over there on the other side of the tree. Okay, you see me, Sony? You got me? Focus, focus. There you go. Love you. All right, let's go. So, yeah, I didn't want the table to be in the way. This is it, really fully deployed, and the center column's all the way up. I'm 5'10". This is how high this is. What's really kind of cool about it, there is a level here next to the legs. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but there is a little bubble level here. That's nice. But it's just so super lightweight. I love that. But it's still, once you plant it, it's stable. I mean, obviously you can go at a lower angle and it'll be even more stable. It's not terribly windy today, but it is a little bit. Once you plant it like that, it's really not gonna go very far. You can totally loosen this and raise and lower this center column wherever you want. You know what's even cooler? You can unscrew this small hook. Well, it's not a hook, it's a little D-ring in the bottom. You can get a carabiner or something and hang your bag off of this, but once you take that off, you can pull this out completely. So once you've released your center column, you can take this D-ring off and you can pop it in here upside down. Screw in your D-ring and there you go. Now you can have it underslung so that you can get much lower to the ground. Lock this, tighten it. Now it's not going anywhere, but you still got your pan that you can loosen so that you can turn however you need to. And you still got access to your ball head, whatever you need really. It's wonderful. I mean, I can't tell you how happy I am and how nice this tripod has been. One of the other really nice features, and let me get this set back up in here and I will show you. As with all of the three-legged thing tripods, it converts into a monopod very quickly and easily. So let's kind of get these into another position so that it's a little more comfortable, and it looks like that rain is on its way. So I'm going to kind of pack it up a little bit and then I will show you the monopod. So again, this is really quick. Obviously, the more you do this, the faster you will be at it. While I love it, I haven't taken any trips lately, so I haven't had a lot of use for it yet. But is it this one? Nope, it is. It is this one. So you can take off, and it is the one leg with the orange ring on it. You can take off one leg. There's your monopod. And there's your mounting bolt. And very quickly put the ball head on your monopod. And now you've got a very quickly deployable monopod, and you don't have to, there's no separate piece. And this is strong. I mean, this is sturdy. I'm pushing down really hard and it's not bending. It barely flexes, but you kind of want that instead of it being brittle. But it's very sturdy. You know, it's just really nice. It's lightweight, so easy to carry around, and it's got so much functionality. The other really cool part is underneath the ball head, the way they've designed this, I don't remember what they call it, but they've got these little winglets here, which are nice. You can hang your tripod tool on there. You can hang anything. You can hang your camera bag on here. I would probably hang it on the bottom if I had a choice, but it's nice to have these little ovals in here, and this is metal, that you can put whatever you need to in it. So again, you can very quickly unscrew the ball head and put it back on your tripod. There we go. Put our leg back in. There we go, back to our tripod. And then, as you saw, I hope, the legs invert. And that's really popular lately because it makes these much smaller for travel or storage. But yes, legs invert. And the other cool thing is, with three-legged thing, your feet, they're just, what comes in it, it's rubber, and they screw right out. So what that allows is you can get any of their other attachments on here. They make some stainless steel, they call them high heels, I think. So it's a stainless steel spike, so you can really dig into sand, gravel, whatever you're in. They make stilettos, which are even longer versions of the high heels. And then they make something called claws, which are basically, I think, 4 or 5 claws that come out on the ends to really help you hold on to snow and ice. And again, these really, I mean, how easy is that? You unscrew them, throw them in your bag, get out the other ones, screw them on, and you're done. That's great. So, and then, so quickly, I didn't really go over much with the head, but let me do that real quick. So, what you've got here is basically, this is just your Arca Swiss type lock, and it's nice rubber knurled, so you've got lots of grip on it. You've got the same kind of knurled rubber on these other ones here. So this smaller one is for your pan. So you've got markings on here as well. So, and an arrow. I'll get a little closer so you can see that. So you've got markings and an arrow on here while you're panning. Lock that one back down, and then this larger one is for your ball head. So once you do that, you can swivel this however you need to. There is an open slot here so that you can go into a, is it portrait? Yeah, wide as landscape, so you can switch it to portrait. So very nice. If you need to, you can use a hex tool on here, and you can totally replace the plate with any of their other models. It's just, you know, it's standard tripod stuff, but super light. I like the fact that they've stayed kind of true to their heritage. If you watch any of their videos, oh, I'm cutting myself off. You watch the videos about the company and Three-Legged Thing and how it started. It's really interesting to look at how they started, how far they've come. They've got a really nice, varied selection depending on what you're looking for. Not all of them are carbon. You can get aluminum, carbon fiber. They make tripods. They make travel tripods. They make more sturdy tripods. They've got taller ones. They've got some where the center column has sections so it's even taller. They all have really interesting names. They're basically, I think they named them after rock musicians. So Billy, I don't know where that one came from, but there's a Winston, there's a Brian, there's other ones like that. Really, it's just super well made, and they're not crazy expensive. This is actually very affordable for what you're getting. The super lightweight, the durability. If you're somewhere cold, keep in mind aluminum, that's going to be terribly uncomfortable to touch a tripod. But the carbon fiber doesn't really conduct heat and the cold like that anymore, like aluminum does. So it's really a lot easier there. This comes with a cloth bag for your tripod head if you need to unpack it and throw it in your carry-on or your suitcase when you're traveling. There's also a zipper bag. I don't have it with me, it's in the car, for the entire tripod. So once you've folded it all up, and that's how it comes in the box, it's in a canvas or some kind of little zipper bag. So, I don't use those. Basically, my tripod is strapped to my backpack, or if I travel somewhere, I don't want that in my carry-on, so I would usually kind of squeeze this in between some clothing in my checked luggage if I was flying somewhere. But that's it. I just wanted to show you guys this. I think it's an amazing tripod. If you've got the opportunity to kind of go test one out, feel the weight. It's really nice, it's small. I know Peak Designs has a Kickstarter going out for theirs right now, but I mean, good Lord, $600 for a carbon fiber tripod? I know where that's paying for research, but that's ridiculous. That's way too much. No. So look at this. There's other options too. This is not the only carbon fiber tripod around. I just think this one's really nice because of the size and the weight, and the build quality seems excellent. And their customer service, absolutely wonderful. I've used it once. Before I bought this tripod, I bought one of their heads to go on the tripod I'm using here. Really liked it, but had kind of an issue or question with it. And they were super fast to get back with me. Ended up being the plate, the tripod plate that goes on your camera. I guess that one, that head was on sale because it was an older model. They've revised it. I went back and forth with them through email, and basically he sent me a new plate, no charge, didn't pay shipping. They just shipped it to me from England. I got it in a week or two, and that was amazing. That was so cool and so nice. Great customer service. That's what really made me look at them when I started thinking lighter weight tripod. And because of the service, because of the engineering that's in here and the quality of the materials, I don't see any reason why it'd ever change. So I hope this helps some of you guys. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the don't like. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? What tripods are you using? Do you have multiples? Do you use one for studio work that's a little bit more sturdy? Do you use, you carry around a really heavy one for wind? What kind of photos you're taking? How are you using it? What do you use as far as like a travel tripod? Have you tried Three-Legged Thing? What do you think compared to Manfrotto or Be Free or any of these other brands? Let me know. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe. I'm going to try to keep a little bit more consistent now. Again, I apologize that I haven't. I've had some back issues that's made it a little bit difficult, but I'm going to try. Possibility I may have another surgery coming up, which may delay things, so I'm kind of batch recording some of these so that I have a couple of videos I can put up later. But yeah, I hope this helps. Definitely, if you haven't yet, look at three-legged things to make excellent tripods. Thank you guys. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.